Okay, we're live. I'm gonna give YouTube a few minutes to let everybody know that we're here and we're going live. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry I wasn't able to come to you all like I wanted to on Monday, but like I say, I was away. I got a getaway, and I really needed it. I want to thank my wife for putting that together. Like I said, it was sort of a surprise. She just told me to be ready, and she had purchased tickets and everything, and had even had me clothes and everything, so I didn't have to get no clothes or anything. I left from out of the actual hands-on live event, and as soon as we got to the house, we everything was packed and we just left, and we had a great time. Had a great time, and I want to thank her for that. Also, I got a couple of different modules that's going to be coming out for the actual ice cream parlor. That'll be showing up pretty soon. So look for those over the next couple of days. A couple more modules. Also, we're getting into the festival season. The festival season, we haven't had it in the last year or so because of COVID. But this year, they're going to be doing the railroad days. I got a couple other festivals that I'm going to be going to. And I'm trying to hold off on um, uh, doing the actual mobile versus uh, uh, storefront because I haven't really went through a lot of the festivals due to COVID and stuff. And this is going to be probably the first season that I really do some time at festivals. So I want to get a thorough understanding of what's going on with the festivals and what's the potential there before I make a judgment call on it. So we got festivals starting, going on for the next couple of weeks, and I've been I've done a couple of them, and I've been seeing how the turnout is, and I'm figuring out which one, how to actually approach the festivals. If you're going to take your ice cream parlor, or if you're going to do the kettle corn, how you actually go out to the festivals, how to best present it, and what you can expect as your profit when you go out there. So we're doing those now, and I need to get better data before I add those modules into the ice cream parlor business and for the kettle corn. I want to thank the people who've been calling about the ice cream and kettle corn. People who doesn't have anything to do with appliance repair. They're interested in those businesses. So they've been calling and wanting to see the equipment and stuff that I have. So I want to thank those people. Our next hands-on live event is going to be November 19th. If you want to come to the hands-on live event, that's going to be the last one of the year. It'll be November the 19th. Is the last hands-on live event. So if you would like to come, you need to purchase the actual appliance boot camp. The link is in the description. And also, if you would like to talk to me, if you got more questions, you can call me on Wednesdays from 1 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. The phone number is 919-373-5526. And for the people who called and people I've talked to, I really enjoy talking to you. And feel free to call. That's what the number is for. That's what I'm here for, to help you. If you have any roadblocks you're running into, you can reach me at that number, 919-373-5526, on Wednesdays, 1 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so like I said, I'm back. I'm back off of vacation. I'm still a little bit jet lag, so I'm still my body's still trying to get used to the being in two different time zones. That's quite different within a week. It kind of I was just getting adjusted to the new time zone. Then I had to come back, and now I'm trying to get readjusted to my time zone. But it was a great time. I do know. I told my wife we had talked about it. I kept saying I want to travel, travel, travel. After about 5 days, that's about it for me. I'm ready to come back home. So we decided we're going to do something about every other quarter, or about once a quarter, whenever we feel like it. We're going to go out and take us about 5 days. That's about most of us. That's about the time either one of us want. And after that, we ready to come back home. But that was good. And I'm at the point. This goes into my actual topic. How appliance repair made me bulletproof and able to retire early. I pretty much have been retired since I was like 30. That's the thing about appliance repair. Once you guys get going, you're gonna find out retirement is not what you thought it was. It's not gonna be nobody old sitting around, sitting on the couch, you not doing anything. That's not what retirement is. That's not the retirement that I see, and that's not the retirement that I have built for myself. The retirement that I have through appliance repair is the fact that I can go and do whatever I want to when I want to. I'm in total control of my time. Meaning, I nobody tells me when I have to get up. Nobody tells me when I have to go somewhere. I'm in total control of that. And that's what the retirement is that I have. And I've had this retirement ever since I was like 30 years old. But now I'm at the point where I'm really going to put more into uh, time with my family and with my wife and doing more of what I want to do. So those guys that were here for the hands-on live event, I want to send a shout out to them again, Brandon, Mike, and also Elliot. I want to send a shout out to them again. I told them I'd send them a shout out when I get on the live. They was here and they saw one of my subs. One of my subs came in and he had bought a refrigerator. He's been working on seal systems, so he brought a refrigerator over here so we could kind of troubleshoot it together. And all of us troubleshooted it and found out he has a leak in the evaporator. But at the same time, they got to see my sub actually tell that he has his business now. He came with me, worked with me. This was a guy some of you all might have known. He was from Venezuela. He had to escape his country, a communist country, come over here, and he came to the first shop I had. The first shop I had, he was working for Time Warner Cable. He came over there to put the cable in, and he asked me what I was doing. I told him I was putting together a shop. At that time, I didn't have the appliance boot camp. I told him I was doing a shop, and I told him I was going to be teaching high school kids how to repair appliances and stuff. And he was interested in what I was doing. So he asked me would I be willing to teach him. And I was like, sure, just come by. And then next I know he showed up. Like 2 days, 3 days later, he told me he was telling the class he showed up about 3 days later. He had quit his job, and he was coming in to work with me to get the shop up and going. Because at that time, I was doing a contract um, with Rent a Center, and I had to do the cell phones and the laptops and the TVs, and he was a whiz at it. That's how he made. That's how he supported his family in over in Venezuela. He would sneak over into Cuba early that morning, get broken cell phones, computers, and stuff, fix them, go to the black market, sell them, get money, go buy rice and beans, and then have that stuff. He would take the money, but he would smuggle the food back into Venezuela to feed his family and stuff. And he done that for a while until the drugs, the gangs and stuff found out he was doing it. Then they started wanting him to smuggle other stuff and started threatening his family. He leaves, comes to Florida. From Florida, he ends up here in North Carolina. From there, he ends up with me doing appliance repair. From appliance repair, he was able to bring his brother over. His brother worked with me in appliance repair. I showed him the trade, showed him how to start his business, showed him how to get contracts, and he has brought his brother over. He has brought his wife, his kids. Uh, his now they got the other brother. Everybody who wanted to come, he has brought them over, and they actually have worked through him doing appliance repair. Well, on this past weekend, he told me he no longer could do work for me. He just had too much work of his own, which I was happy. I was happy. He's at that point. He has enough work. His his last brother, he got him over here, and he's living right next door. So he got him over here, and from there he was telling me he's good, but he want to do my seal system because I don't like to do seal systems. He said he'll do my seal system work. So we're gonna work something out where he'll do all my seal systems for me. But uh, that right there was a good thing for me because I was telling the class I'm ready to I'm ready. I was tired of having subs. I'm just gonna going forward. It's just gonna be my nephew and I. Him and I are just going to be the only two in Sleet Appliance. I'm slowing it down. I'm not going to do as much work as we've been doing. Like I said, a lot of times I was carrying on doing a lot of work and expanded out because I knew his situation. I knew he was trying to. I knew he was getting his family over here. He had a wife, a son, a young son. He had brought a brother. His brother got his wife over here, a couple of kids. So that's why I said when you start doing this and you start bringing people on, everything starts to you feel like you're responsible for everybody, and from there I didn't want to cut that loose. That I didn't want to cut that loose because he had other people depending on. And this not just that's just not depending on you to get a paycheck. That's life or death. Because what would happen? He's not sending him money. He would send money to Zelle, to his family, back in Venezuela, and that's how they survive. They're surviving from the appliance repair money that he was making here, sending it through Zelle, so they could get cash and go out because there ain't no food there because there ain't nothing there. And so he used to look at the when we was in the shop together, he used to look at YouTube all the time. Uh, and he'd be watching it because they're having uprisings over there, and he was hoping that they were going to get the person out of there that was in control out. And he'd be thinking that this new guy that was going to rise up. He was thinking that guy was going to come over because he won the election, but the old guy wouldn't let him in. And every day he would be so excited. He said, "Man, they're gonna get rid of this guy. I'm gonna get rid of communism." And next day, I mean socialism and stuff. And next day, the guy doesn't take it, and he'd be just so disappointed. So I got to see all of that throughout the years. But like I was telling him, no, he's over here now. He has purchased a house. Him and his wife got a house. I go to his house. He got four wheelers. He got a boat. He got dirt bikes for all the kids to ride. He drive a Range Rover. I was telling him that, and and the thing about it, because he was doing that, he was telling them he do 5 stops for me, but he was doing 8 to 10 stops a day, and he just said he just right now he just burned out, and he got his brother over here now. He gonna slow down, but that's what he'll do. He'll do 5 stops for me, and then he'll do 4 to 5 stops for himself. And he just got to the point he just had burned out. He said last week he was just burned out, and it was a good thing for him to move on. And so now I feel like I'm able to move on and do what I want to do too. And what I want, I kept telling you all, I just want to do a small service company. I'm just going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm not going to work Friday. I'm not going to work no weekends, and I'm not going to be working no Monday. Just those are going to be my days. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do just enough stops to take care of me and my family. I'm going to be selfish for a little bit. I'm going to just take care of me and my family. I have a nephew to still work with me. I'm gonna still give him some work out in the area he's at, and hopefully, I'm still hoping one day he would take my business. But I'm gonna still give him some work out there where he's at. But I'm at the point I'm actually going into real retirement mode, and appliance repair has made me bulletproof. And when I say made me bulletproof over the last 10 years, appliance repair has been really good to me and my family. I've been able to go out and purchase some real estate. The real estate is turning on. So the money from my real estate, I got. If we sell, I'm still debating if I'm gonna sell some property. If we sell some property, I got one property left to finish. If we don't sell some property, I have one. I have really 3 pieces left. No, one, two, three. I have four. I will have 4 pieces left to finish. Um, but one of the pieces is going to be combined. So really three. I really have 3 pieces left to finish, and I can finish that in the next couple of years. I'm going to finish the one building I have downtown here. I'm going to finish that by the middle of next year. I'll be done with that one, and then from there I'll make a decision if I'm going to continue with the other ones. But appliance repair has made me bulletproof to the point now where nothing really could hurt me or my family. I like I said, I've been great. The real estate that I have, they're paid for. We paid cash for them as we went, so we didn't incur no debt. no debt on them, and I'm gonna continue doing it that way. Um, but I'm not getting involved in doing anything else. The ice cream parlor business, that was the other thing too. We done. My wife and I, we sat down and we scoped it out of where we're gonna go with that. We're gonna start putting a lot more money into that. I need to get that to a point of we have a net income that I want that to generate, and we're gonna be putting more money into that in the next couple of months, gearing up for the next season. So we have next season we're gonna make a big push, and then the season after that we're gonna make another big push to do some things to it. And from there, I have a 5 year plan for it, and we'll be coming up in the 5 years, and we'll be good. That's our retirement. Our retirement is gonna be real estate. It's gonna be the ice cream parlor, and it'll be me running out doing a couple of calls throughout the week, and the appliance boot camp, and that's it. And we're here. And like I said, appliance repair made all of this possible. Where I'm 48 now, I'll be 49 in November, but I pretty much have been retired since 30. I tell you, I've been retired since 30. I've been retired since 30. I've been doing what y'all see me do now. I've been doing this since 30, where I haven't really been out there running in the vans and stuff. But you all have gave me the motivation to get back in the van. I'm so excited to go back and pick out new uniforms. I can't wait to get new uniforms to get the new vans. We're gonna get some more vans for myself and my nephew. Can't wait to do that. Can't wait to be back out there just running those calls, man. I'm gonna start back doing some calls next week, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be back out there just to run those calls. I see you guys when y'all come to Appliance Boot Camp, and you all have y'all uniforms on, and y'all come back with y'all families. How proud y'all wives are to see y'all in those uniforms. How proud y'all are to have the uniforms on. Not saying to have the uniforms on. I mean, y'all proudly wear those uniforms like they three-piece suits. People telling you to put on a necktie and all these clothes. You guys are putting on those uniforms, and it looks better than any three-piece suit or anything I ever seen. And y'all, like I say, to see it on your face and your family faces, that's y'all business. I want to get back and experience that with y'all now, because like I said, when I was doing it by myself, I didn't have nobody experiencing it. My wife and I didn't have the stuff that you all have, where y'all have a network of people where the wives can talk and they can have fun and don't have to worry about no hate and anything. Like I say, this past hands-on live event, we had Mr. Ed and we had Lamar. I want to thank them for coming through, and their wives came with them, and their wives are just as involved in their business as they are, and their wives have wants to see it succeed just more than they do. They're wild. You talking about somebody who's pushing those guys. Those women are really pushing those guys, and they're guarding. Like I told you all, you got a wife, a significant other, and you show her that money that's coming in. You show her that business. She'll be more guarded of it than you are. And the wife and stuff are really pushing them, staying on top of them, making sure they ain't doing nothing to hurt their brand and stuff. And that's the stuff that I want us to show more of. Not so much of the Lambos and all that stuff. That stuff don't mean anything. Honest, it doesn't mean anything. This past weekend, like I say, this past week we on vacation, and we were around a lot of people that have that look like they had a lot of money, and some of them did. They had a lot of money, but my wife and I felt like we supposed to be there. We was there. All the stuff that their wives had, my wife had, and have everything, and we didn't care. Because I was asking my wife, I was asking my wife that I was like, why you don't never wear none of the watches or you don't carry none of the bags and stuff? Because I saw these ladies, carrying their bags and watches, and she's like, I just like my Apple Watch. That's what she likes, because she likes that, but she has all of that stuff and don't care. Same thing. I ran to the guy. I saw the C8 Corvette. I was talking to the guy, and I was thinking about it. I said I might buy that for my 50th birthday. And we were looking at it, and we even sat in it, and they were telling me to come back, and I paid like $300. I could pay like $300, and they would let me get into the go onto the track and race, not race, like somewhat race it, but they'll show you how to drive it, all the different features and stuff. So I was looking at that, and I thought about, I don't even want it. I don't even want it now. I don't. I honestly, God, I don't even want it now because now I'm at the point I want something I can tinker on. I like working on stuff, and that's what makes me happy. And I realize that. I like I just like to have a project. And with me, it ain't so much. Once you get to a point where you have the ability to afford those things, you have the ability to do those certain things. The desire and the want for it kind of goes away. It doesn't feel as good. And same thing. I tell you, at some point in age, to be an older man and say you want to get younger women, uh, just going back to that, at some point in time you think that's cool. I saw a lot of that this past week, and it's not cool at all. At some point it becomes you become a laugh, you become the butt of the jokes. Where you're 60 years old, you got a 20-year-old girl, you become the butt of the joke. Every nobody look at that and say that's where I want to be at. Even the men, because I'm looking at some man. Come on, and even all the men there looking and said, man, come on. The women looking and they laughing at it. They know what's going. Everybody know what's going on, and the ones that really enjoy it is the ones that have somebody that went through the process with them where the couples that we talk to, the ones that are living that RVing, and they say, hey, we're going to all the national parks. We're doing a 11 week RV trip, or the ones that they're with a group, and all of them been together 15, 20 years, and they enjoying each other, and they having fun. They got all the memories. They got the kids. That's the stuff that becomes inspiring. That you want to be like. You don't want to be like that old guy, 60 years old with a 19-year-old. You just I'm telling you, it just look really bad in the later years. It looks really bad, and it's not envious or jealousy or anything. It just don't look. It doesn't look cool. And I want us to show more of what successful men look like. If I was telling some of the guys this past weekend, if I was to turn the camera on and actually doing a hands-on live event when we have the alumni come back and the alumni are talking to the people that are here, if I could turn the camera on and just let you all see that and capture those moments, or if I was to go over there to the ice cream parlor and just capture the moment where you got two families sitting down and they're creating generational wealth and they're talking about money. One family getting ready to take his whole family out to the football game, and they celebrating the inner quarter. The other family they traveling celebrating the inner quarter. I'm getting ready to leave, go celebrate the inner quarter. Everybody's happy. If I could bring the cameras and just put it on and let y'all see that and let y'all hear those conversations, let y'all if y'all could feel the energy that's in the area when that's happening. Matter of fact, they talked for maybe 3 or 4 hours inside the ice cream parlor. I looked outside, it was dark and we was closing, and they were standing outside still talking like they had been together forever. If I was to try to capitalize, I tell people I'm not going to capitalize on that because that right there, I don't want to capitalize on. That right there is something special that only you can get once you come out here and you put that business together and you out there you get amongst people and you feel that. If I was to put the camera on, I would sell this course. I would sell this course crazy, but I don't think intimate moments like that should be capitalized on. And that's one of the things I'm not going to push. I'm not going to push nobody to buy the course no more. If you want to buy the course, buy it's appliance repair is a great life. I'm telling you, It's a great life. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's a great life. You can see how I'm living. You can see how the people on Appliance Boot Camp are living. You can go. It's not, you can just go into YouTube. I've done that today. Just go over into YouTube and just type in appliance boot camp and get the testimonial. I was listening to testimonials of people I don't even know. They have bought the course and they're getting the results. So just go there and just listen and listen to the people who have bought the course. Now, people who haven't bought the course and have speculations, they're gonna say something totally different. But people who have bought the course, just get them and listen to them, and they give you firsthand experience. And those guys that come here and you have somebody tell you their wives and stuff tell you, man, this is great. It really changed our lives and stuff. And like I said, I'm not doing anything special. All I'm doing is just writing out exactly what I've done to get out the situation I was in. Unfortunately, I was in a bad situation, and unfortunately, a lot of you all have gotten or passed through a bad situation, and it works because I'm giving to you the Appliance Bootcamp my blueprint. I know people like to joke and laugh about that. Just follow the blueprint. Follow the blueprint. The reason why they say that because it works, and it's not a joke or the not a joke or anything like that, but it works to get people out of the situation. Just like Dave Ramsey, when somebody call in to Dave Ramsey, he don't have to switch it up. He just tell you the five baby steps, and he go down. Save up $1,000. List your debts from smallest to largest. He tell you the same thing over and over. When people call in, he know what he's gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you the exact same thing because it works. And so that's the same thing when people have questions and everybody tell them just follow the blueprint because it'll work if you follow it. Same thing if guys are calling in, some of them are calling in to me now. They followed the blueprint, uh, but now it's working and they are afraid. They don't know what to do because people are calling them. We have to find a way to get more. We went through this before. We back at it again, giving men confidence to go out there. And I don't know how to do it. Just you gotta go out there. Where they're saying people are calling me. I'm afraid to answer my phone now because people are calling me to come do work. I don't know what to do now. Just follow the blueprint. Get the call. Get the model serial number. Uh, Go get the tech manual and do your pregame and go on out there. But they are so afraid to just get started. Some of the men are that we got to get somebody to come out and do some motivational speaking or give somebody some confidence. To get them moving. And also, I need to get to this too. Um, uh, I have a good friend. I hope he don't mind me talking about this, but he's the guy who normally cuts my hair. That's why he sent me all woofed up. This is one of the things too that why I'm doing this program. How I got bulletproof. We talk business from time to time while he's cutting my hair. Unfortunately, he hadn't gotten himself in position to be bulletproof. He was trying to get himself to get himself there, but he was in a bad car accident about a week ago, and now he's not able to walk and stand right now. He's still laid up in the hospital bed, and I don't know when he'll get out. And I reading some of the stuff he was saying. Hey, he just came from out the pandemic, and couldn't cut hair. Now, as soon as he get back to cutting hair, he's out again. Got hospital bills, and he done went through his savings, so he don't know what's going to happen. And he had just opened up a shop. Also with appliance repair, I don't know if I had told you all, but if you when you first get started, there's two things you're going to need to get to make sure that if something was to happen, that your family and that you are prepared. One thing you're gonna need to get some disability, some long-term disability insurance. You should be able to get it throughout USA. They should have it. If USA or PSA doesn't have it, just go to your insurance provider and get some long term disability insurance. So what that happens, like if you're in a situation where he's in, where you get to a point where you was in a car accident and you're a one man shop and you don't have a way to get out there and do any work. What happened, your disability insurance jump in and it'll start paying you money, replacing your salary. And if you get to a point where you're gonna be full time disability, it'll supplement what the federal government or whoever the state will give you for disability to make sure that you're able to live the same lifestyle. So you're gonna need to get you some long term disability insurance if you don't have any in the investments that will sustain you if you get hurt. Now, if you got subs and you got your system, you got your business on track where it can run without you being there, then you're gonna be okay. I was like that when I got in a bad car accident. I was in a bad car accident about maybe 5, 6 years ago, and I was out for about 6 months. I couldn't work in the bed and all that. So with that, it didn't bother me because my business was automated, and I had subs going out there doing the work for me every day, and I didn't need to be out there. Matter of fact, I made more money because I was watching it more because I was laid up in bed. So at that point in time, I had subs running for me. I had my I was doing my license holding, and I had the store. So the store, I didn't have to go to the store. I had people running the store. I could just concentrate on getting well and my family and stuff. We was able to live and survive with no problems at all. So you need to get you some long term disability insurance. Um, the next thing you need to get you some term life insurance. I know people say whole life and all that. I don't like the whole life. If you're gonna invest, I want you to invest. I don't want you to do your investment inside real estate. No insurance. Insurance is supposed to be until you can get yourself together. That you got insurance is to protect you while you're getting yourself together. So when my kids and stuff are young, my wife and I just getting started. We got a house mortgage. We got private school. We got all these bills. We got college that we got to pay for. And I haven't accumulated enough investments so that if I was to die, that my wife and kids can continue living the same lifestyle that they currently live. So what you do, you go out there and you buy, you multiply whatever you bring home per year by 15%, and that right there, will tell you how much you need to life insurance you need to have. If you're what you call if you're making $100,000, you're gonna need to make like a 1.15 million to actually get that in term life insurance. And once you get that in term life insurance, if you were to die, your wife would be able to take that money from that life insurance payout and invest it in just some mutual funds. And she'll on average get about 10% per year. By the time she pays for somebody to manage the funds or her and everything, all the fees and stuff, she'll end up with about 100,000 per year for the rest of her life. So that way, if even though you're dead, you're still able to provide for your family, and they're able to continue living the same lifestyle if you're not here. Now, this stuff like we just saw with AJ, the guy from Ezel, AJ Johnson, that's crazy. Grown men, we should not be having no GoFundMe to put you in the ground and stuff like that. Especially supposedly he around all these millionaires and all these people that got money, and they not impacting wisdom on him, telling him how to protect himself if he dies. Especially if you're in an industry like that where the money is up and down all the time. Somebody got to be giving these guys some financial education. That's why I say I don't believe they got something's going on. I just don't believe they got the money. I just don't believe they have the money, and they put that facade out there in front of us to tell us that. Because if the first time I see somebody that passed away like that, like I'm telling you all now, I just saw my friend, then I come back and tell you all this is what you need to have to protect yourself. And then I know now I got to put this back into the course. I don't know if I had it in the course. I need to put it back in here that you need to make sure you get long term disability insurance. Short-term disability, you don't have to worry too much about that. If you fall into five banking account, you will have your short-term disability with your owner's 25% owner's pay. So that'd be short-term disability. If you're out for a month or two, it won't bother you much because you got 25% owner's pay. If you get above about 4 or 5 months that you're out, long-term disability will kick in, and then if you get to a point where you're not able to go back to work, that would step in and allow you to take care of your family and stuff, even in your disability. So I want to put that out there. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then we're gonna get out of here. And if you would like to call in, this is the link to get into live. Shimano 5 line. Salute Grandmaster Mike and ABC fam. Hey, what's going on? All right. What's going on, BK from the Rockies? Lamar, hey, how you doing, Lamar, man? Like I said, thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. Enjoyed meeting your wife too. Ryan's DIY. What it do, ABC fam? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Mechanical? Dale Scott, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Okay, 572 SS Chevelle. Okay. Uh, uh, love the video. It's very informative. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Kevin, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Um, Arzu Inzu. Okay, hey, what's going on? K Banks, what's up, ABC fam? Just purchased your course 2 weeks ago. I now have my LLC and EIN ready to apply to these third-party warranties. Thank you for everything. Man, I appreciate it, man. You're gonna do well. I'm gonna do well, man. Can't wait to hear how things turn out for you. Thank you again for purchasing it. I really appreciate it. My apps, what's going on? My apps is out there doing it. He had his first call not too long ago, but I think he might be on his second or third now. He's out there making his money now. All right, so I'm glad to see you in my apps. All right, all right, they congratulate you. Warren Davis, ABC changed lives for real. Yeah, it does, and that's the other thing too, Warren. When you start doing that and people start depending on you, that's what my wife says. You got to. That's one of the things we talked about slowing down. You have to slow down because it's draining you. I heard my daughter say you aging too much, so she started doing this school. They said you starting to age too much, so they told me I got to slow down. So that it does when you because you worry about all everybody that's depending on you to go out there and do what's right and to bring stuff back to the village for everybody to eat. So everybody's depending on you, and it feels good. I felt so good when he told me Saturday. I was telling him, I was telling him he was talking, and he was telling them they were asking how many service calls he does, and he said he was telling them he do five for me, then he do 4 or 5 for himself, and they was like, man, you killing yourself. He said, yeah, that's what I need to talk to Mike about today. I said, oh, you tell me now you can't do them anymore. He said, yeah, I need to slow down. He was like, I can't do your calls anymore. I said, man, thanks, man. That's great. I'm glad to hear when they get to that level where they say, hey, you taught me well. I'm able now to go ahead and do it for myself. I'm moving good. Hey, move on. So now I can go and I can actually now get my business back where I wanted it at, where I can get it back where I wanted it at, and I can put the attention to it. I don't want a big business. I do not want a big business. I got a lot of stuff going on, and we're actually condensing our stuff down because we don't need a lot anymore. We just want enough to be able to sustain what we currently have. We're going to sustain what we currently have. We good. We are good. My wife doesn't want a new house. She loves the house we have. We're going to do some renovations. Matter of fact, people are coming out tomorrow morning. We're doing renovations, getting stuff to where she wants it at, where she always wanted some things. Um, uh, and we're good. We are good. And once you get to this point in life, I know people talk and say when he's not talking about how to fix a heater element, he's not telling you how to defrost how to put something in diagnostic mode. I don't care much. That that's good. That has its place too. But we have to talk about the why we're doing this. We're not out there fixing appliances just to fix appliances. We're out there to fix appliances to provide for our family, to provide wealth for our kids to come. So our kids doesn't have to go through the stuff that we went through. Where now, if we're building businesses. Just think, Mr. Ed, his daughter worked for him. He done the same thing. It's funny. Yeah, he had to fire his daughter. It's like, I hope they don't get mad, but we laughed because I had to do the same thing. He had to fire his daughter not too long ago, but they bring her back. I had to do the same thing, and they said his daughter just wasn't doing right and won't schedule the calls. That she'll schedule calls, won't put in the books, or she's supposed to. She'll tell people double booking them, just doing everything to the point where they just had to get rid of her. And it was funny when they called back. They asked about the person that the customer want to know about the person who done it. And they had to say that person no longer works here. Talk about their daughter, but I've been there, and we all was laughing. So all of us been there. But yeah, he hired his daughter, he hired his wife, he hired his mom, he hired his son. His son is away in college, and his son wanted extra money. So what he done, he taught his son how to repair appliances. So his son is away in another city, and guess what he done? He's just opening up work orders in that city. He's telling the third party warranty company, hey, give me work orders in this zip code, letting his son run it. That's how his son making his money and learning the trade too. It's gonna be his business one day, and so that's what he's doing. And just that's the power of having a skilled trade business. And like I say, right now, appliance repair is the last of the skilled trades that we can get into. And for him to do that, and just all the employment, he is employing his whole family. That he's employing his whole family, and those are things that we need to hear. We don't need to. You'll learn the technical part of it, but the best part about it is when you able to put your family on stable footing and able to secure them. Just think, Oliver poured his whole family out of socialism, out of a whole nother country. He been supporting them there and pulling them out one at a time and giving them stable employment to the point now where he they no longer have to stay with him. When they come here, he have a place for he goes out and find a place for them to stay. So appliance repair does that. I don't know what else does that. Where he can bring somebody over from another country and don't have to come stay with him anymore. They come and he goes out find a place for them to stay, help them with that, and put them in a truck and show them the trade, and they're going and doing it. And not only that, he speaks Spanish, so there's a large Spanish speaking population here. He's locking that stuff in, and he's killing it. He's killing it. Hey, what's up, Slick?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Can you hear me?
No, yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Not much. So I wanted to tell everybody what appliance repair did for me.
Okay, I've been wanting to hear this one. Come on, man.
I was able to purchase some about 40 acres, uh, um, and I'm going to develop it. I ain't. I hope. Don't think I'm bragging. I'm just telling you. Appliance
No,
repair
no,
get.
this celebration, man. I've been waiting for you to tell everybody. This is a celebration.
Yeah, I was able to purchase it, and
Hmm.
man, it's it's a I still got I got a plan for it,
Hmm.
and but appliance repair did the whole thing. It did the whole thing.
Wow. Now you got close to 40 acres of land. That's how we supposed to get out of slavery. You don't want to get yours. How long you been doing appliance repair?
In November, it'll be year two.
Hmm.
But yeah, it'll be year two in November. Uh, and it's been pretty good. And ain't it ain't going nowhere, man.
Nah.
It not only did it you know able to buy me some land, and it shows me money. It opened up my eyes to like a lot of stuff. And stuff that I you know, you think you know money, you think you know this, but when you start making it like this, it really opens it up for you. And appliance repair really, really, really did me a great favor, man. And I'm able to set some stuff up for my grandchildren now.
You got a
And,
lot of you got a lot of land there and a prime location too. Now,
oh yes, uh,
how did it feel when you took your family, like your dad and all them out there to see
oh man, my daddy just couldn't believe.
that?
Uh, my daddy couldn't believe it. He hollered, "You tell your mama!" Like I was in trouble or something. He's like, so then he said, "You gotta go get your mama." So I sent my wife to go get my mama.
Mhm, mhm,
Uh, she was very proud of me, uh, and not, everybody got a story, but
mhm.
I'm telling you, I was the last one of the bunch, and they did not expect me to get anything done in life.
Mhm.
I didn't. I myself never thought I'd make it past 20. So uh, it's really, for me not to be in jail right now and
Mhm.
to have something like appliance repair going, everybody is, they just,
Mhm.
you know, my life is pretty good because of appliance repair. And
Now, have you been out there and just walked the land and just taking it all in yet?
hey, bro, I went out there the other day, tried to walk the land and got scared, thought I was gonna get lost. It was so, and then I got real nervous.
Uh-huh.
That's when it got to me right there.
Uh-huh.
When it got to me, when I realized really what I had done, I was
Mhm.
so deep in there,
Mhm.
I wasn't sure which way I was going. And I said, "Oh my God!" I mean, deers was running past me,
Mhm.
all types of animals and stuff. I said, "Man, what am I? What have I done?"
Mhm.
Was this the right decision? And
Uh-huh.
but quickly on my way out the woods, it came back to me. I said, "Man, I'm getting ready to do something. I'm
Mhm.
gonna create a little situation over there, and
Uh-huh.
I think it's gonna be good." I mean, thank God for appliance repair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely saved my life, man. The stuff that I've been able to do through appliance repair, I would not, I couldn't have thought this in a million years in appliance repair. The same thing. My parents, my dad told me too before he passed. They thought the same thing. They was like, man, we was worried about you. We didn't think you were gonna make it. And appliance repair pulled me through. It pulled me through.
yeah, it definitely put me through. And shout out to Marcus Smith. Uh, he did something real nice for me too.
Hmm.
Uh, Marcus Smith, he in the group.
Okay.
Um, but man, it's very it was it never did overwhelm me until I walked it, and then I still didn't get close to walk the whole thing. I still didn't
Uh-huh.
get. I took my tractor out there, tried to bush
Uh-huh.
hog, and I got a 36 horsepower track. It ain't no small
Uh-huh.
thing. Man,
Uh-huh.
I said, man, I might have to get a bulldozer. and it's just it's just you know
Mhm.
it's I got an idea for it, and all these ideas keep going through my head about what to do with it, how to move it. And you said something. You said you got three properties that you need to
Mhm.
finish, right? You said
Mhm.
you'll do that over the next couple of years.
Mhm.
Well, my mind was going so fast. I wanted to get things done like within the next couple of months.
Nah, 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 nah,
And then I figured out, I said, I can't do that. I need to slow
nah.
down. So I walked out there, took a leak, like,
Yeah.
and just walk it, look, tried to ride. I couldn't even ride the tractor around at all. It was it,
Wow.
it was so much I couldn't ride the tractor around at all. I said, man, let me get out of here on this track. Because if I get stuck or something down there,
Uh-huh.
uh, nobody, if that tractor cut off, man,
Uh-huh.
I'm stuck. Can't no record get nothing. I
Uh-huh.
don't know what I would do there. So, but it's real good, man. We got some things planned.
Mhm.
Um, I think I want to build a little 4-wheeler track for my son. Let him,
Yep.
you know, we're just going to enjoy it for the next couple of months. But I'm trying to find a way to make the land pay for itself. Uh,
Hmm.
but I need to slow down. I ain't even made a payment yet, and I'm already trying. You know, I,
That's great, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm so proud of you. That's something I always wanted. That's something I don't have. I don't have any raw land, and that's something I always wanted. I always wanted a huge track like that, and I'm so proud of you, man. Honest to God, I am. I can't wait to you do some videos. Can't wait to come out there and take a look at it. But man, I'm
well,
proud.
I know I want to put a building up, man. I know I want to get a nice size building up, and when I pull electrical, I'm gonna get
Mhm.
Sneed Electrical come up there,
All right.
and it's been like there's many places I could have had doubt, but if it wasn't for this boot camp, man, I know people think, man, here you go talking about the boot camp. I'm trying to tell you, Dan, Terrence, Jay, you, Miss Ward, anybody, Corey, ABC team. If I didn't have these people to talk to and to just talk stuff out, not that I you know not that I needed something, not that but sometimes you just got to let it come out your mouth, and so you can hear it for yourself to talk yourself through. And DCNF and you, man, y'all been my aces, and I I I hope one day, man, I can't repay you. And
Y'all gave me new life, man. Honest, like I said, y'all gave me new life and making me. I got tired. I got tired, and you all have given me new life, gave me inspiration to get out here and enjoy life again. Seeing you all, we all families enjoying y'all businesses. Seeing you going out here purchasing 40 acres, it made me proud of what I had. Because I got to the point that I got complacent and I wasn't satisfied with the stuff that I had. But then when I see you all doing this, man, it made me even more proud of the stuff that I had, and made me even more prouder of you all. To see you all coming up, as it's inspiring to see you all see the enjoyment your families are getting from you all prospering, the community seeing you all prosper. Uh, Man, to see you all in y'all uniforms, every time I see y'all got the uniforms and stuff on, I put mine back on. Y'all are an inspiration,
yeah, I don't buy Nike, man. I buy my
man.
uniform.
Yep.
If I'm gonna wear somebody's name, it's gonna be my name now.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, I wish I could. I wish so. I've talked to a couple of people who's in the boot camp, right?
Hmm.
And they expressed to me how you changed their life too, right? And
Hmm.
how I'm I ain't gonna tell his name, but right.
Hmm.
So he stay in the neighborhood, right?
Hmm.
So he do appliance repair.
Hmm.
Uh, he figured out that the people in the neighborhood need their trash picked up.
Uh huh.
So he done made a whole nother business picking up people's trash on his truck 2 days a week. And he pretty much right now he's at $4,000 a month, and he do it 2 evenings a week. And I
Picking up
asked him
trash.
just to pick up their trash.
You
Right?
lying?
Right. I'm telling you. And so I asked him this question. I said,
Hmm.
"Do you think appliance repair gave you, help you and inspired you to like start a little something like that?" He said, "Oh yeah, man." He said, "If I want to start this, that this type of thing would have never been on my mind."
Hmm.
And so that's the windows that it opened. You just open up people's minds with, when you start working for yourself
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
seeing little avenues and stuff like that. And I want to send ask the boot camp. I actually wanted thinking about turning that land into a solar farm,
Hmm.
but it's so much information out there, and it's just making me, you know,
It's just
it
overwhelming.
yeah, it's too much information, right?
So you want somebody to kind of help you go through and give you some ideas of what you could do to it.
If somebody know the game, because
Hmm.
I feel like the solar farm companies are the middleman.
Mhm.
right? I
Mhm.
feel like I could put the solar panels up myself and sell it straight to direct to Duke Energy. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? Because the middleman is making the millions, right?
Uh-huh.
And so uh, I want to cut the middleman out. I'm just man. I got so many things in my mind about this
Hey,
land, man.
you the trailblazer for this, man. I don't know any Negro with 40 acres of land. I don't. So you're gonna be the trailblazer. You're gonna be the one who's gonna have to go out here and cut this trail and come back and educate us. You on a path that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anybody that owns 40 acres. I
And
got friends that got family farms, but they don't own it themselves. It's so much red tape and stuff too. They can barely plant tomatoes on it. There's so many people
yeah,
tied up and this and that. But you're the only person I know that came and got purchased theirs and got yours by yourself that you now can make some moves with it. You're the only person I know.
yeah, I didn't even think about that, man. I know people with land, but most of it was left. It was,
Yeah, it's left to them and it's tied up with so many people. They can't do nothing with it.
I didn't even think about that. I really don't know nobody who went out
I
and
don't know anybody.
mm, man. I don't want to mess up.
Like I say, I'm proud of you, man. That's man, that's wonderful what you done. You know, in 2 years you grab whole 40 acres. You know what that be worth in 4 or 5 years? God knows, you know.
Dang, yeah,
Yeah, in 5 or 10 years, what it be worth? You know,
I don't even. I really don't. I
because
really
everything's
want to.
spreading coming that way. You know, Durham is coming that way. Everything's coming that way.
Yeah, it's some lots up the road, not up the road, but about
Mhm.
2 miles from me. That's selling for like $25,000 an acre, right?
Uh
And
huh.
if that's possible, and I ain't putting it up for sale right now
Mhm.
because I really don't know what I want to do.
Mhm.
I just really don't.
Mhm.
I've been looking into farm situations. They got
Mhm.
a lot of stuff going on for black farming.
Mhm.
But I talked to the USDA guy here in town.
Mhm.
He was telling me all this stuff. I said, "Hey man, I can't stop appliance repair. So if it's gonna take that much time, I can't do. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna stop
Uh-huh.
applying repair. I don't care what type of grant they give me. I'm not
Uh-huh.
stopping. And and I don't- you know it, I'm not gonna stop this thing. I can't see stopping it. I can't see stopping it. And if 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 no insurance company ever called me again, I'll still be busy.
Right. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I can't see stopping it. I can't, and it's rewarding in its own way.
Mhm.
It's very rewarding. I mean, I don't go to sleep at night dreaming. Oh, I just want to fix somebody's washer. No, it ain't
Uh-huh.
about that. But when I'm making like I don't sometimes I only like to say I'm making I bought the land.
Mhm.
No, I'm paying the payment on the land. No, appliance repair is paying the payment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm not worried about that because appliance repair gonna pay. I don't worry about the payment. Appliance repair gonna pay me. Don't
Mhm.
worry about this. Appliance repair gonna do it. And I
Believe it or
started.
not, hey, it does it, man. Like I say, I'm doing this building down here, and appliance repairs is kicking it. Every time they call me, like they call me, I was on vacation. They were like, "Oh, it's a historic building, so now you got paid $750 to the historic society." I said, "Oh my God, for what? Just for them to give them money to keep looking at this stuff." And then they said, well, you got to bring you got another engineer, you got to pay 1,000, and now you got to pay this person 1,000, $2,700 when I what you call when I get back from vacation. I go to my mailbox right there. It's funny. I go to my mailbox. I just got back on vacation. I go to my mailbox. Sorry, this is. They told me I got to pay $2,700. I go to my mailbox. If you see that, that's $2,200 check. That's in my mailbox.
Mm.
Appliances,
So
that's what it's done. I was on vacation. Appliances, I got a check for $2,200. So I'm gonna go tomorrow, pay them their 27, and it falls just in time to keep that building moving. keep that building moving.
over and over and over again, over and over and over again. And you know what? I spent a lot of money. When I tell you I spent a lot of money, more money than I ever spent at one time. I spent a
Uh-huh.
lot,
Hmm.
and I still ain't broke.
Yep.
And this is the thing: if,
Uh,
if I was broke, guess
mhm.
what? I can leave the house in the morning and still come home with a couple $100 by the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
If
Yep.
I wanted to, man, I could go to the parts store.
Mhm.
I mean, this is I'm just saying,
Mhm.
if I needed to do some work, if I
Mhm.
needed some money,
Mhm.
I could go to the parts store. Somebody could walk in and say, "Hey man," I could say, "Hey man, can I run a call for you for $75 or something like that?"
Yeah, they
You
go
know what?
right ahead.
They would say, "Please do."
Yeah.
They would say, "Please come run any.
Uh-huh.
How many you want?" They would ask me, "How many can you do today?"
Uh-huh. Yep.
They, so it's never the money is never, other than the car accident or other than something health. If you can still stand, walk, and everything, you won't be broke again.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be broke again if they come. I mean, and I hope, and like you said, people need motivation to, they're scared to go in people's house, and I ain't saying you supposed to go up in there like you the smartest thing in the world, but this is what I know: it's already broke.
Right.
It's already broke, and all you
Yep.
trying to do is find a way to fix it. So
Yeah.
if you could keep the people off of you, if you did some good homework for you left, you can go in there and act like you know how to take this thing apart and zoom, and then they can then they'll have confidence in you. Uh, and if nothing else, take out your meter and act like you measuring something till they walk away.
Yeah.
You know
I gotta
what I'm
get a
saying?
part.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, if don't I just you I know people scared to go in people's house. I remember the first time I went to somebody's house. I started before I even came to boot camp, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, I went to somebody's house and couldn't figure out how to take the drive apart. Uh, it was one of those top, not the the screws on the back. I hadn't done no research. I hadn't done
Uh-huh.
nothing. I couldn't
Mhm.
figure out what the hell was wrong with the thing. But guess what? I charged them. I charged them $80, and I said, "You need to get a new drive." And I left. And but stuff like that, man. You just gotta have a look. Just go, man. My daddy we was talking about clearing off the land. I was like,
Uh-huh.
Dad, I don't know how I'm gonna clear off all this land. And he said, just start. That's what
Yeah,
he
just
told
start. That's it.
me. He said, just start. And he said, take a picture down. We'll take a picture in 30 days. Take a picture in
Mhm.
30 days after that. And that's the words my daddy told me. He told me just start. And you know, I just can't wait for it all. I hope everything works out good. But
It is gonna work out good. It'll work out good. It's funny how all that stuff that it's funny how all these little steps that you do led up to this because now you really got a need for your dump truck because one time you was wondering why I'm worried about this dump truck. I ain't gonna have no need for it. Now you
yeah,
really
I
got
did.
use for
Look, he said that too. He said, "You got a dump truck." I said, "You know what? You're right."
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and look, it's coming. It came in real handy. That's I took. Matter of fact, when I drove it over there to show him, that's what
Uh-huh.
we drove in.
Drove your
I
dump
drove it.
truck.
Yeah, and I ain't look. I ain't lifted the bed on it one time. I lift the bed on it just to show them that, just to show people that the bed lift up and down good.
Uh-huh.
I ain't really used it yet. So
You get to use
only
it
thing,
now.
yeah. But now I want to now I want a backhoe. Yeah, I ain't gonna get one though. I ain't. And right now, no more big. No, look, I wrote it. Look, I'm telling you, I wrote some checks.
Hey, I know, I know, I know.
Oh my
I,
god!
I've been cutting some checks the last couple of months. It seems like every week is a $3,000 check I have to cut every damn gone week. Every week, every time I get a phone call or invoice, it's somewhere near 3,000,
And
and I
I
don't get to see
almost
it
bought a
and use
van,
it,
man.
huh?
I was thinking one time, man. Don't even worry about this land. Just go get you a brand new service van and put
Yeah,
letters And I was getting ready to do that. I'm telling you, I was very close.
Mhm.
And I thought about that thing, man. I said, when I drive this van off that lot, it's all I done already lost 3 to 5 thousand.
Yeah.
I done already lost. And I wanted one. And I still,
Mhm.
I mean, I still do want one. If I can find one at the right deal, I
Mhm.
mean, of course I'll get me a nice service van, but
Mhm.
it's got to be a great deal.
Yeah.
But man, it just don't make sense because half the time when I first started, I was driving my 2000 Lexus ES 300
Uh-huh.
cars. Especially when it rained, I didn't want to drive no van or no truck in the rain.
Uh-huh.
I just drove a little car. It maneuvered
Uh-huh.
better in the rain.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's so many things that's done. My life has changed all the way, man. And it ain't nothing else but appliance repair. Ain't nothing
Man,
else. It won't
that's what
because
go ahead.
it ain't because I'm so smart. Because I promise you, I make I make bad decisions sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I made some bad decisions over my lifetime. So it ain't that I'm smart, and the sun shines on the just and the unjust, right?
Mhm.
So
Uh-huh.
does the rain falls too. Only thing in my life that didn't change is appliance repair,
Mhm.
and that's what got me to this point.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man. Like I say, I'm very proud of you. Appliance Repair has done the same thing for me. Man, I hey, like I say, you purchasing that land just I feel just saying like I had purchased it. That's great stuff, man.
Yeah, it's all about it's all. I don't know, man. And all I can say is thank you, man. And
Mm.
and to the boot camp, thank you, thank you. I'm talking about every person, even the person that refused to watch the videos and follow the blueprint and ask every question. The lowest on the totem pole is the
Mhm.
greatest on the totem pole to me.
Yeah.
To the first and to the last, man. I'm telling you, the boot camp this thing has changed my life, and just I just love it. I go on Facebook and I see. Uh, I remember when they used to say, don't be telling us follow or
Follow the
don't tell
blueprint.
people,
Yeah.
yeah, and don't tell me telling people, you can't tell them to buy the course. Man, I
Uh-huh.
looked on, I tried to do some. Somebody tried to ask a question about some warranty companies. Man, I'm joking.
They attack them
Uh,
like bumblebees.
yeah. They jumped. No. But it's right. They need to come in on they need to come on into the fold, man.
Hmm.
And they need to pay for this. They need to pay for it because then you know what? Then then they get that serious thing about them. Hey, I can't
Yeah.
waste this.
Yeah.
You know, I can't waste this money because I remember I bought programs. I went to JY Monk Real Estate School one time, right?
Uh-huh.
And got the certification. Never did go take the state test. And stuff. I mean, I tried plenty of stuff, man. I ain't did anything like this that's got me the results. Like it got exactly what happened. You said do this, and that's what actually happened.
Mhm. Yeah, and I tell
And,
people too, appliance repair, you get out of it exactly what you put into it.
yeah,
It's almost you get it almost immediately. You can get it back almost immediately. What you put into it, you'll see it come back out.
yeah, and sometimes it's funny, man. Sometimes look, I tried to test the ice maker the other day, and
Mhm.
shut off somebody's power. Boy, I thought boy, look, I don't. I put the wires and tried to jump it. Put the wires in the
Uh-huh.
wrong hole. That thing
Oh
went
yeah,
pow. Uh,
yeah, it
boy,
happens. It happens. It
I was
happens.
ner- I was nervous. I was so nervous. And then I went downstairs and turned the breaker back on and came back upstairs. That refrigerator was on. I said, "Thank God."
Yeah,
I was
you sound
nervous though.
like Oliver. Oliver was telling us Saturday he was getting ready to getting ready to install a range hood, and he was putting the microwave in, but he had to bring the receptacle wire. You know, sometimes they have range hood and they was going to over the range microwave. So he was bringing
uh,
the receptacle. We're going to put a receptacle in the cabinet. And when he done, he drilled a hole. And, he was leaning over the gas range. And you know how sometimes your stomach hit the switch and turn the gas on, but don't
yeah,
turn the
yeah,
light. He turned the gas on and he drilled the hole for the wire. And he started smelling gas. He thought he had hit the gas line
yeah,
behind the, behind the wall. He said he was just sweating and scared because he didn't
yeah.
know how to. He think he had filled the house up with gas, but what happened? His stomach had actually turned the gas on. But then he looked down, and he saw the gas was on, and that's what was causing the gas smell. But he said how he just started. When that stuff happened, you just start sweating immediately and you get scared.
Panic mode, boy. Panic. I was panicking, boy. I said, man, look, all I do was put it in the ice maker, and now these people ain't got no fridge at all. That's what I was. Oh man,
Yeah.
I love it though.
Yeah.
That's the good, and that ain't no win. That was
Right, ain't
almost
no
a
way, but you learn. You learn from it. And
yeah.
but see, that's the thing now. Like I said, you got people you can talk to, and they think it's funny because they've done it. But if you ain't
Yeah,
have nobody you can talk to, nobody see the humor in that.
man, that's funny. And you know what?
Mhm.
All these people out there that talk like they don't ever go through this stuff, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
It, it's everybody go through it, man.
but this will
Everybody.
make it fun. You want something challenging. If it wasn't challenging, it wouldn't be no fun at all. But every day is something different. 4 or 5 times a day, you run into something different.
Yeah, I had a plumber tell me this morning, man. This is a plumber. He had his plumbing business since 1989.
Hmm.
So what's that? That's 30 about
Hmm.
32 years.
Hmm.
He said, man, I'm working on this drive. And he's standing right over me, right?
Hmm.
He said, man, I always wanted to go into appliance repair. I was like, nah, man. I said, nah, man, you got the you got the state license. You
Uh-huh.
ain't no hitting no licks, no appliance
Uh-huh.
repair. I said, I'm pretty much making the same thing all the time. He
Hmm.
said, I said, you can get a new construction house and make a killing.
Hmm.
He said, yeah, but you ain't muddy, is you?
He's up under the house.
Yeah.
All
I,
the time.
I said, no, I ain't in no mud. Uh, yeah. That's 1989. He got his license in
Yep.
1980. And he's
Yep.
standing there while he said, man, I always wanted to do appliance repair. Yeah. So I mean but I mean it's good for me. And it's good, man, it's good for I mean, I know some people probably done got in and got out. I do know one guy who got in and got out.
Uh-huh.
But for the most part, man, it's good life. It's a good life.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
enjoy it.
if you don't mind working, you know, getting up, you know, doing the homework, doing all the stuff you supposed, it's a good life, and the, it's just good, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm so proud of you, man. Can't wait to see you put a video out, and I can't wait to get down there and come down there and take a look at it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a video this week, man. I tried to do a video the other day, man, and like I said, I was walking down there and I got so overwhelmed, man. I couldn't find a word.
uh,
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna do a video, and if I take all the advice I can get,
mhm.
because I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
kind of nervous about it, but we'll get it together.
There you go, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right, man. Holler at
All right,
everybody.
all
See
right.
y'all.
Congratulations again.
Thank you, man.
All right. Okay, everybody. I've been telling y'all about it. One of the alumni had bought 40 acres. So I'm glad he finally came out and told everybody. That's slick. 2 years in appliance repair. He's gone out there and he's purchased 40 acres. And that's a lot of land. He has now secured he secured what he needs for his kids and grandkids. No, just think what you can do with 40 acres out there. Now he bought a farm, and that's something I always wanted because I love to teach. But that's something I always wanted was a nice spot of raw land. He has that, and he has the potential to do whatever he wants to with that land. It's in a great location too. But that's the power of appliance repair. Getting out here and getting and any skilled trades to do that. But like I say, appliance repair is the last of the one that we can get in It doesn't require a contractor's license. I'm gonna read a couple more of the posts, and we're gonna get out of here. But man, that is great. And like I say, there's so many people who are doing stuff great from appliance repair. That's why I said I'm not coming out here begging nobody about a course and stuff. If that doesn't motivate you, if you don't want to be able to experience what he just think your father living, your mom living, and you able to take them out there to 40 acres that you just purchased. You just started a business in 2 years. You going out here purchasing 40 acres. I know people been doing working at companies 30, 40 years, and can't buy can't buy an acre of land. Only land they're gonna have is the cemetery plot when they pass. And here he is, he's about 40 acres and getting ready to develop it. So man, that's great and great shout out, man. Mike, that's solid. That's solid. You a good mentor. All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Gary Ross, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Greetings, Mike and ABC family. Hey, what's going on, Fix? Much respect to those folks that get paid stops a day. I'm drained after doing two in a day. Yeah, five is where I want to go, and that's what Oliver said. He's going to 4 or 5. He cutting it out. Uh, uh, I've done 8 service calls in one day, and after that, I said I have nothing else to prove. There you go. What's up, 89 Dr. Funk? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Mike? I almost called you Slick. What's going on, Mike?
Yeah. We need to. Matter of fact, I told Slick he keep doing what he's doing. I'm gonna get off and let him come here and start hosting this stuff, man. Like I tell you all, we have so many alumni that come in and surpass stuff that I've done. What I do is small compared to some of these guys and what they're doing. I'm glad now that a lot of them are starting to come out and share their victories and stuff with you all. And I tell you all, they have surpassed me. They have surpassed me in stuff that I've been able to do.
Yeah, man. I just want to congratulate Slick on this 40 acres, man. That's pretty that's dope. That's real
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Yeah, man. And I was calling in real quick just to say, man, that I've been kind of feeling down this week, man, because I got this one. Remember I called you about that washer
I got
mic?
one washing machine.
Man,
Yeah.
that damn thing is kicking my tail, man. I'm still
Uh-huh.
I'm going out tomorrow for the fourth time to deal with this lady washer. I put a new stator on, I put a new bearing on there, and I gotta go in and button it up because I wanted to cure for like 24 hours. So I gotta go
Right,
over there
right.
and put everything, put the basket on and all that. And I pray to God this thing spin or agitate. If it doesn't, ooh, I sent a long email, well, not a long email, but a long text message to the customer about a whole report of everything that I've done. Because pretty
Mm-hmm.
much they just let me in the basement, let me do what I do. So they go upstairs
Uh-huh.
and do what they do. So they're
Uh-huh.
professional people.
Uh-huh.
And the husband just called me, man, and I guess he wasn't he was not happy at all. So 'cause the wife was polite, but the
Yeah.
husband he's not happy because they've been without a washer for a
Is,
month.
is this a third party warranty call?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can what you call you putting the, you put a if I remember right you putting a tub bearing in there. You put that little
Yep, I did that
um.
already. Yep, I did that I did that this past
Was
Monday.
you able to get the tub up?
It was a struggle. I had to use a jack and a 2x4 to get the tub up.
Okay. There's a lot of rust in that tub.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
on the inside of the tub it was rust. Yeah, but the
yeah.
outside was fine. Yeah, so
Yeah. What I would do, that for the shaft got to go through, I normally would, I probably would have gotten them a new tub also, because that tub need to kind of slide up and down on that shaft. But if not, you need to get some sandpaper and sand the inside where the shaft got to go through, so it'll slide easily up and down on that shaft.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
um,
because it was tough coming out.
yeah, but with those, when it gets to that, where you got those tub burns, it's like a cabrio, or
It's a Bravo.
I think that's like the cabrio. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
it's
where
the
you had
same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's a piece of crap. Yeah, so that's the one you had to get that tool in order to put the bearing in there and stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bear. Once you change that bearing, it's just a bad design. It make sure it's not leaking back through there.
Yeah,
Sometimes
because because I didn't see
yeah,
any leaks, but the customer was saying that it was water at the top right hand corner. but I went ahead and changed the bearing anyway, just to cover my tail, just in case if it did come there. Because when I took the stator cover off, I didn't see any moisture spots or anything like that.
You see no brown stuff
Nope,
in there.
no brown stuff in there anyway. But I just changed it anyway, just to cover my tail, because I'm working my way up. Because I'm starting to wonder if it doesn't spin when I was, because actually when I before I changed it out, I noticed that the agitator did spin just a little bit. It had like it wanted to spin, but it stopped though.
What about when you
And
put it in diagnostic mode? Does it spin
yeah,
there?
that was I had a diagnostic mode when I was trying to get it to spin, and
It
and
just
it turned
it doesn't spin in diagnostic mode either.
no, it didn't. Nope.
Mm.
Yeah, so it just turned just a little bit. Then the code popped up like F51, F50. So
What's the RPS positioning?
yep, RPS positional sensor. So I replaced the stator. I replaced the RPS positional sensor kit, which includes the sensor and the wires.
You don't have no
And
crack. The wire don't like it's bent or broken anywhere, does it?
nah, I didn't. Nah, but I put new wires on there though, because with the kit it comes with the sensor and the wire harness. So I replaced that, and it still didn't spin. So that's why I went ahead and changed.
What company are you? You like the second or third company?
No, I'm the first one.
First one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. With if you stick with it, you have customers for life. They appreciate you. But with that one, that one is just a poor design. It could be one or two things. You change the rotor and the stator. Then a lot of times it's that actual bearing that's coming through there, or it could be actually the actual tub in there too. That tub actually has to kind of float up and down on that thing.
Now, how about the lid switch on the control board?
It won't spin if the lid switch is not locked. Is the lid switch locking?
Ah, man, that I think so, Mike. I noticed like when I was trying to get it to spin in diagnostic mode, I did have the top open.
No. When you went in diagnostic mode, do you do like a manual test where you walk through all the different things where you walk through the lid lock, you walk through all the water coming in?
See, I walked through the water came through C double O. That came on the CO1 was the water coming in, and the hot cold water and the hot water C1 and C2. Then once it tried to spin, then that's when the cold pop up, and I couldn't go any further.
Did they say it sounded they had a loud noise normally when it was spinning?
Nope. Yeah, I asked them about that. They said no loud noise or anything like that. And when I spent the tub around, it spent real smoothly before I changed the bearing. Yeah, they only had one clothing article in there, and I removed that too. So yeah, so that was
nothing up under the tub when you lift it up.
Nope, it was only one article of clothing, but I was able to fish that out. And
you did have some clothes up under the bottom.
That was before I changed the bearing out, though. Yeah, and I removed that.
Oh, okay. Did you recalibrate?
No, I did not recalibrate.
Try to recalibrate.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that one has to recalibrate. Try to recalibrate and see what happens. Most of the time when it does that, you have clothes up under the bottom, and if you remove an article of clothing, I bet you that's what it was. If you go back and then you change the rotor and the stator before then, try to recalibrate. I think that one does have to recalibrate if I remember right.
Yeah, because before I changed before I changed the stator, I didn't change the rotor cover. I kept the rotor cover on there. That looked fine, but I just changed the stator and that's it. And I did remove the clothing. It was like one piece of article of clothing.
Yeah,
I removed.
Yeah.
Then and that's when when I removed the tub, like the next trip out there when I moved the tub, it was pretty clean underneath there.
How about the drain pump? Drain pump is draining good?
Yep, it's draining everything. Yeah, I checked the drain pump. So I removed the filter and the holes were clear. So the drain pump was fine. Yeah, it drained the water, with no problem.
You taking care of everything. The only things left is the lid switch and the main control board.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. Because I was talking to another guy. I was talking through the back channels with another guy. He was saying that what could be happening. He's more experienced than me, but he was talking about how what could happen is if if it's trying to spin or whatnot, it could be intermittent signals going to the stator, which because it's supposed to be at a certain frequency for that thing to kick on. I was like, oh, I was like, that's interesting. So he's like, yeah, so it could be the control board. So that's the only thing that's left. So I'm gonna try the lid switch. If that doesn't work, then it has to be the control board because everything plugs into
Yeah,
the control board.
yeah, and see if that one has to recalibrate it.
Okay, I'll do the recalibration first though. Yeah,
Mhm.
so yeah, I just wanted to call in, man, just to just kind of congratulate Slick, man, because like I said, I've been feeling down and I'm
I
dreading
don't
going to
feel
work,
down, man. We have them. We have them. Don't feel
man.
down about it. And
Man,
that is just part of the journey. When it's over with, you'll know this machine top to bottom. When it's
yeah,
over with.
yeah, man, because it's the customer, they've been waiting a month because I think when I first got the ticket, it took 2 weeks. I booked out 2 weeks, and
Mhm.
they've been waiting a month. They closes, it's like stacking up, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
um
You,
and
you
they but
as
they
long
got
as you
3
sticking with
kids.
them, yeah, as long as you sticking with them, you good. And
Yeah,
once you get it, you'll know this machine top to bottom. You be an expert on this machine. So
yeah,
so it's good. Unfortunately, it's taking you a little bit to get through with them, but you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay,
yeah,
and then you be on to the next call. And we
yeah.
all get them. We all get them. We
Yeah,
all
it's
get them.
it's funny that bearing job was my first bearing job, and it took me literally 4 hours to do.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know what's
yeah.
funny though? Next time I do it, man, I feel like I can do it within less than an hour now.
You
Because
will.
yeah,
You will
yeah. 'Cause
do it.
I
You
was like,
will
man, this
do it.
thing is easy. I like, okay, I wonder why everybody like doing these. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. Because I had a video
yeah.
that was kind of walking me through. I just wanted to
Uh-huh.
make sure that I covered all my bases because
Uh,
especially that last part, man, we put that doggone adhesive on the top with that
uh-huh.
PVC tube because
Yeah.
yeah, you want to get that right, because that's pretty much the end once that seal is on there.
Hmm.
Yeah,
There you
so.
go. See, and like I say, you thinking it's bad, but you learning, you be an expert on it.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. But like I said, just listen to Slick, man, telling his story, man. That was really inspiring. Make me want to go back out there tomorrow now. So I just want to
Yeah.
call in. I just want to
I
call
told
in,
you,
man. Just
these guys
yeah,
got me inspired. I gotta get back in the van and
yeah,
go do
man.
some
Because
more.
I was in a low moment, man. Just listening to him talk, man. I needed that, man. Because
Yeah.
whoo, man, I was dreading. I was telling my wife, I was like, man, I'm dreading going out here because, man,
No, just
it-
go and seriously go and say, hey, I'm here. This one right here is throwing me a little bit, but we're gonna get through it. And as long as you stick with the customer, they fine. It's when you don't return the phone calls and you don't keep them in the communication, that's when they have problems. As long as you stick with them and you get them straight, and you get to a point where you just say, I've done everything. If you want me, I can try this last thing, the control board. If it don't work, then I can transfer it. Or if you'd like me to transfer it now, get a second opinion, I can do that. But go there and give it a good try. And you've been diligent. You know, what they say, the diligence that prospers. So you stuck with it. You stick with it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
yeah, because I've been staying over there for so long, man. Sure, they're going to end up claiming me on their taxes, man. Because I've been over there for a long time, man.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. We all have been there, done that.
Yeah,
We
man.
all
Get
have been
there.
there,
I
done
get
that.
there at 5 o'clock, and I don't leave there, man, to damn near like 8 o'clock, 8:30. Just
Uh-huh.
trying to figure it out. Yeah, and I know they getting antsy because they're like, hey, man, we got 3 kids. It's getting tight. Like, man, we might need a new machine. I'm like, well, I know I can fix it. I just need some time. So I
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
parts. So yeah, so
So you
yeah.
be good. Like I say, when you get done with this, you'll be an expert at it. And Bravo or Cabrio won't throw you any problems anymore after this.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. Yeah, so yeah, man. So I got some other tickets I gotta try to tackle too. So yeah, American Home should have been lighting me up. Yeah. So all right, then, man. Like I said, man, I just want to just call in, man. Like I said, man, this appliance repair, man. I mean, there's a downside. A lot we talk about the good a lot, man. But I think it's
Yeah.
really important, man, to talk about the bad, side of
Yeah.
it. But at the same time, too, the bad side is the education part of it too.
Right.
So it's not all like sunshines and
Mm-hmm.
rainbows and unicorns and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have your struggles, man. And like I said, the
Mm-hmm.
guys that's in the live chat, I'm pretty sure they all been through it too, man. The struggles, man.
Yeah.
Having to go back to customer houses and the customers all frustrated and stuff like that. You got to deal with the personalities. You have to deal with a lot, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times you got to go back to the drawing board. So yeah,
Yeah.
and just man up and just try to do right by the customer, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to do right by them. So yeah. So yep. So anyway, Mike, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I just want to call in, man. Congratulate Slickman on his 40 acres and the mule, and and hopefully, man, he can, man, do a lot of good with that land, man. I want to be
Yeah.
like him when I grow up. Yep. Anyway, man, I'll holler at you later, Mike.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that 89 Dr. Funk. But yeah, you're gonna have those days where you're gonna have those jobs that is gonna stump you. And you just stick with it. If you stick with it, just remember the diligence that prosper, and just stick with it. And And I always, when I'm in a situation like that, that's why I always say, hey, you say diligence should prosper. I'm here diligently working. I need knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to figure this thing out. And before you know it, man, it comes to me. It comes to me. And you got to be out here working. And then you can't just be there standing in front of the machine saying that. But you got to be diligently trying to figure it out. You got to be going out doing your research. You got to be doing what he's doing to try the tub bearing. He's tried all that. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna get it. I'm gonna read a couple more, then we're gonna get out of here. What's up, Mel? Appliance repair by Mel. What's going on, son? What's up, Uncle Mike? All right. Fix Mike, you're right about the Wi-Fi. Every day, wifey asking, "Do you have any service calls today?" Yep. My wife is at home too, and I swung by on the way out to Raleigh. Now she asked me, "You not working today?" Reloaded appliance. Just finished up a long day. The phone is hot like lava. Yeah, it is. Gary Ross. I'm 62. That's like having another child. Yeah, some of them are doing it. They are doing it. All right. Quentin Hodge. Hey, what's going on? Mike Campbell. What's up, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Father figure. Hey, what's up? Hey, Mike. Long time since I last listened. Thompson Appliance Repair. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you. What's up, Good Tech Appliance Repair? Hey, Mike, it's been a while. Okay, I got that. Ron's DIY. Got my LLC set up. About to apply for my EIN next week. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Slick, you're not bragging for congratulations. Yeah, that's 89 Dr. Flump. Mike Campbell said, congratulations, Slick. Yeah, my apps. Slick got 40 acres. Yep. Wow, that's awesome, Slick. Congrats, brother. That's Warren Davis. Yeah, it's very inspiring. Like I say, if you all can hear the stories that I hear over here from people calling in, just talking to people and stuff, man, it's good. Yep, Greg B. Good deal, Slick. That's motivation. Yep, very motivation. Everybody tell them congratulations, blue collar brother. Yep. Oh yeah, I like that, Greg B. Put a gun range out there on that land. Yeah, I like that. LV Appliance Repair, Solar Farm. Yeah, Slick said something about that. Yeah, he went and took his 40 acres and a mule. Yep. Hey, what's up, Wild Will? Okay, plant some in-demand trees on the land too. Your kids can sell the trees, put on the shelf when they're older. Okay. All right. Asking where you land at. I'll let Slick tell. I think he'll do some videos saying congratulations, Slick. Yeah, everybody saying congratulations. Yep, you want to pass that on to your family. You can feed your family real food. Yep. Father figure, appliance repair opened so many doors for me. Okay, hey. Why Will say he want to dig your wells and septic tank. Read a couple more. Oh yeah, if you don't mind, hit that like button. LV is handy repair. Installed a new board in a Samsung fridge and the damn thing didn't start up scared straight. Call godmother Miss Ward. Thought I fried the fridge. Yep. 40 acres. I'm about to call appliance boot camp. Mike Mike Wright, Sneed man. There you go. Let's get this fly from flying around here. Uh, Edgar Rivers, I have to do 10 and 8 hours with a company and get paid 16. I quit. Oh my God. I have to do 10 calls and 8 hours with a company and get paid 16. I guess I get paid $16 an hour. I quit last week. Okay. That's Slick saying thanks to everyone. Yeah, would have trans. Oh yeah, that he would have transferred that job out. Yeah, a lot of people that cabrios and stuff like that. It's time to get a new machine. With those baskets, you have to let the water fill in order to float the tub before it will agitate. Yeah, that's what I said. If that tub is rusted, it won't float. So that's why I say you're gonna have to take some sandpaper and sand on the inside of that thing. All right. If you attempt to manually agitate without the tub floating, it'll trip the overload or RPS. Okay, there you go. See, there you go. Way to go, Robert. Thanks for jumping in and helping me. Wash your hub drive block. Okay, they go to thing. Um, okay, yeah, you have to. That tub got to come up, so you have to actually sand the inside of that thing so it goes smooth. Uh, M.A. Warren, why don't you look up on YouTube for a business plan, something like Mike did for ice cream parlor? Um, okay, the guy that sold me the Olan's has a challenge. I'm sure that someone can help. Okay, all right, and then congratulating Slick again. All right, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I want to thank everybody in here. Get out of here, Fly. I want to thank everybody in here for actually coming in with us on this live tonight. Congratulations to our brother Slick too. That right there, I'm not telling him I sincerely just as proud of him purchasing that land as if I purchased it. I'm being honest. I really am proud of him to be able to do that. And he's the first young brother I know that actually has went out and purchased his own 40 acres, and I'm really proud of him. Can't wait to see the other things to do. And everybody else who have called and shared their success stories with me, I'm very proud of them too. I'll be glad when they start releasing some of their stuff too, and so we all can rejoice with them too. But because a lot of times, like Slick said, we don't want to come off and bragging. You humble. That's why I say most of the time when you get it, you humble. You be wondering, I don't deserve this. If somebody else, I haven't done. That's what goes through your mind sometimes, and you humble. You don't want nobody to think you coming off ungrateful or bragging about it. And I'm so glad that we all can enjoy with him what he's done. Everybody's happy for him. I'm very excited to see what he's going to be doing with it in the near future. Everybody else who have called me, who have hit major milestones and stuff in their lives. I'm very proud of them. Like I'm telling you all, when you purchase the Appliance Boot Camp, you're getting what I've done for the last 20 years. So when you all come, you all are getting a cheat code to get right in front of the line. So I'll get to jump 20 years to get to where I'm at now, and then you all are surpassing me. Like I said, there's so many alumni who have came in that are surpassing me. There are they are. That's not tell you all that y'all think I'm joking, but as many alumni that have came in through appliance repair. Because I'm at the end of my course. It took me 20 years to get to where I'm at. So I realized I'm at the end. I'm at the end. I don't have much to give anymore into this. I'm just maintaining where I'm at, and that's the way it's supposed to do. You run your race, and once you get to where you run your race, you pass the baton off and let them go on further. And so I passed the baton off to you guys. You guys have taken it and y'all just has ran away with this business and with entrepreneurship, and you all got the energy. You all got the energy, the drive, and everything to go on and do great things with me. Y'all are, and I'm just so happy to see that. And like I said, like I was telling my wife, things that I wanted to see and wanted to experience early on when I was doing when I first got into business entrepreneurship. I wasn't able to do it, but I'm able to see it through you all. I'm able to see those things happen and come through you all, and things I never thought. I never thought I'd see families getting African American families getting together, and they're talking business. The whole family, and the whole family got their own family business, and Lord knows I never thought I'd be talking and people be coming up, um, doing what they're doing, purchasing 40 acres of land, um, getting all the stuff that you all done. Some stuff I can't tell people have done, but all the stuff you all have done, I wouldn't have thought in a million years that I will actually see that. And that's the stuff that I want to push more. The course is good. The course is good. Appliance repair is fun. And but I don't want to get so bogged down in just the repairing of the appliances. I want you all to get the whole picture of what entrepreneurship and wealth creation is for. It's to create communities and strong families. And if you all, just think he got his wife there, he got his kids, he got his mom, his dad, got everybody there with him. to go there and get that land. And so he gonna do what's right, not to mess that up. Same thing if Mr. A got his whole family depending on him and working for him, he's not gonna mess that up. Lamar got his wife and his family depending on him. He's not gonna mess that up. And so that's the stuff. And that goes. No Lamborghini, no Ferrari, no Porsche. None of that can surpass the joy that you see somebody. Oh yeah, he got him a Lamborghini. This who cares? Like, the guy call up and say, "Hey man, I'm doing appliance repair. I just went out and purchased 40 acres of land." That's when we talking. That's when we talking. Cause you know that brother got his head on straight. You know that brother doing what's right. You know he ain't selfish. You know if I go ahead and buy a Lamborghini or Porsche with the money that you all are giving me, I'm being selfish. That's just for me. But he's going to get something that everybody can see. And hopefully, maybe uh, uh, one day we might could do something. Once he gets building up there, maybe we could do something up there. Maybe have a appliance boot camp getaway and have like a trail ride. He got 40 acres. We can have like a bonfire trail ride or something out there and just go there and celebrate with him. And just go out there on his land and celebrate and have a good time and camp out and just so much he can do, and he owns it. No, that's the stuff that I wanna put more into. Not the stuff where people as the young people say capping and just trying to floss and stuff, but where we actually are going back and we buying land, and we actually are going out here building communities. That we're putting something for the next generation. He's thinking about his grandkids. That's what he said. He got something for his grandkids. And I don't know many people who are in the business in the YouTube business sphere who is actually telling people they want you to be putting something together for the next generation coming forward. Most people are just trying to get everything they can for themselves and not really thinking about the next generation. But this, I want to applaud y'all guys and young ladies now for what you all are doing. And just keep it up, y'all. Inspiration to me. Man, I'm telling you, like they now Dr. Funk said, talking to you all is an inspiration. It got me excited. I'm excited to go back to work next week. Get into the truck. I am. I'm very excited about getting back into the trucks next week and starting my next little journey in life. And I'm excited. The Slick got his land. I'm excited moving forward with my stuff. I don't feel as bad. I thought the same way. Slick was thinking, and when he said he thought about just taking the money, just buying something for him, buying the trucks, buying the new vans and whatnot. I thought about the same thing with my little building. I thought about, man, I'm tired of it. If I don't put the effort into fixing it up, uh, I get a bunch of cash right now. Take my cash and go buy me a C8 Corvette and and relax and just do me. But then I realized it's got to be bigger than me. That Corvette and that Corvette. If I go buy that Corvette in 5 years, 6 years, it won't be worth nothing. It definitely won't. The building been up there for the last 80 some years. That building been there for 80 some years. That Corvette won't be here in 80 years. So if I get that building and purchase that building and I got it now, if I filled it out and stuff, I might have a grandkid to come up here that might be a dentist, or might be my great grandchild, might be a dentist and looking for a place to put their dental office. And it's something that Papa Sneed done back in 2021. He purchased that and him or her can move their dental practice in there because of something I done, and not have to go pay no $3 million and try to worry about getting a dental practice or any type of business off the ground and trying to pay rent, look for a place to put it. I have some place for them to put their stuff. I look at that and I say I don't care nothing about the cars and all that stuff anymore. I care about making sure that my kids and grandkids are good, and I find me something to keep myself busy. I find projects. So my projects right now, fixing that building. I just find me little projects to do, and I'm happy. And I work my little ice cream parlor over there, work my little appliance repair, and enjoy you all, watching you all making these big strides and stuff, and developing stuff all around us. Once again, thank you all again. And if you want to purchase the course is in the link is in the description, and it works. Living testimonials, it works. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later.